those demanding a separate state and a bench of Allahabad High Court in western Uttar Pradesh often put forth an interesting argument. They say Lahore is closer to Meerut than Prayagraj, which is over 700 kilometers away. It is a famous saying which takes a dig at the sheer size of Uttar Pradesh and how distance weakens Lucknow's grip on grassroots governance. Creation of smaller units, whether states, districts, or tehsils, has been a work in progress. According to the 2011 census, between 2001 and 2011, 46 new districts were created. And since 2011, over 100 districts have been added in India. The average district size has also been getting smaller. In the 1981 census, India had 412 districts with an average size of 7,800 square kilometer. In the next census, the average size was reduced to 4,900 square kilometer. The trend suggests that states want smaller units. Rajasthan too has issued a notification announcing the creation of 19 new districts, taking the total number to 50. Three new divisions have also been created. People have been demanding the new districts for over 4 decades now. Some of them are Beaver, Kotputli Behrur, Neem Ka Thana, Balotra, Didwana Kuchman, and Phalodi. The West Bengal government is also planning to increase the number of districts. The move is aimed at making the Duare Sarkar or the doorstep governance program function more efficiently, and residents of remote areas get easy access to government facilities. According to sources, a committee has been formed for creating the new districts, and Bengal might soon have as many as 46 districts. So, why are Indian districts getting smaller?
We basically need to look at it in terms of two things. One is the population, and the other is also the distance. So in, say, some of the hilly states, like in the Northeast, the population is more scattered. So you might need a district unit which is there for a smaller population because the distances are large and the time taken is large, and all that also affects the reach of the state to people and people to the state. So one needs to come up with kind of the magic number which would look at both these factors.
What are the immediate gains and opportunities this might create for the state government and citizens of the state?
The immediate gain, obviously, is that when you have a smaller district, then governance is getting further decentralized. And from the point of view of people, it's getting closer to people. And for most practical purposes, the district is the first level of government that you can approach for anything substantial. The size of a district in India is still quite large. So it makes it closer. People can reach a district collector. It also it changes the ratios of the number of administrators you have per population. All of this can contribute to more efficient governance. So obviously, when we create a new district, it means that you're creating an administrative center, which could have multiplier effects of growing into a town, building other kinds of ancillary services that get built around that.
The first gain would be obviously on the governance front. But the third tier of governance suffers from lack of empowerment, lack of adequate resources. So I think creating more districts will certainly improve the governance standards of the country. Development projects are often conceived and executed from state capitals, which means the local involvement is very limited. With more districts and more district headquarters, the development projects will be conceived and executed more at the ground level. And the third gain would be accountability. With smaller districts, people closer to those districts will be more accountable to the people, and therefore the democratic traditions in the country will get a boost.
And what could be the major challenges?
There is a danger of over-bureaucratization and over-politicization of decision-making processes. Because when you do create smaller districts, therefore you are also creating the political establishment to be functioning at that level.
Experts point out, therefore, that the biggest gain in the creation of new districts comes at the governance level, with greater connection with people and their needs, and greater accountability. However, governments at both district and state levels should be wary not to fall prey to over bureaucratization and over politicization.
If you like this video, share it and subscribe to Business Standard. For more news, views and insights, log on to www.business-standard.com. Do also follow us on YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Telegram and LinkedIn.
She's working her way to the corner office. Business Standard.